to Green Hills to go look at it and tell me, is this what I think it is?
Yeah.
It looked like a tank almost,
Yeah.
chopped up.
Oh, a D8? That's next to the
Gary's
biggest.
D8. He said that's Gary's D8. And there was nothing wrong with that thing.
It needed a gas tank. That's all it needed. And we had the gas tank, and we had the small motor to put in it so it'd start.
You're kidding.
No, we had everything, every part that needed to put it on the road.
You know that VA-a-thon or whatever it's called?
The Leviathan. Yeah.
What was that, red and white or something?
No, it's green. It used to be the Navy's, and it was, but it got painted green because the Navy can't, when they do sell things, they don't
repaint it.
They just throw some paint over it, and so it can't be identified as the Navy's.
Because I have my son's friend lives down the road from Jerry. Born and raised there, so he knows the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I started talking about someone up the road. He said, "Oh, you mean?"
I'll tell you something. And now it becomes clear as a picture to me right now. I hit. Jerry had equipment all over him, buzzing this way, buzzing that way. So I thought I could get through, and I hit one of his workers' truck, and he had just gotten it. It wasn't brand new, but it was new to him.
Yeah.
He had only had it about 3 months or something like that. And I hit it, and I says, "Hey, don't worry about it. I'm insured, fully insured. You're 100% covered. Let's take it to a shop." "Oh, no. We don't want no police reports, nothing."
That's what he said?
Yeah. "Oh, no.
You found that was kind of odd, huh?
I thought, "You don't want your truck fixed?" He says, No. I can fix it. Jerry and I can fix it. We can paint it and everything.
They probably just stolen the skid steer together. With the skid steer, Jerry.
And that insurance, because I was going to have to turn it into the insurance, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to pay for it.
Right.
Not when I have insurance.
Right.
But the report's got to come forth.
Right.
So they didn't want nothing to do with that report.
Yeah, well, of course. Especially the two of them together.
Yeah.
It was probably the one that helped them steal that skid steer. Because Jerry's
And
trying to get
probably
out
that truck was probably stolen too.
Well, there was a trade-off,
Yeah.
is what I heard,
Yeah.
of Jerry giving this guy a truck to taking that skid steer for him. And Jerry went and had a girl that was a 18 or 19-year-old girl. He let move into the house. Took 5 checks from the lady, the 89-year-old woman, Antoinette Corral, made out for $5,000 each. Now, here's something interesting. Who sits around with checks made out for $5,000 each in their house signed, unless you're waiting for somebody to die and you want to get around IRS and the banks because it's $5,000 and under is easy to cash?
Yeah.
She stole according to Jerry, stole 5 checks for 5,000, 5 or 6. I think there were 5 checks for $5,000 each, and went and cashed them, and blamed her for it. No, they did it together because he then was laughing to Karen and Jeff that he went out and bought a new truck. So I've been working with Antoinette's 2 daughters that have watched millions get siphoned and properties turned over to Jerry and be siphoned. And there was Karen helped him buy 5 houses in one day. Watch this, all in LLCs. In New York, that were valued between $80,000 to $90,000 each, bought for $290,000 each with Antoinette's money, all in the same day. Karen did all of it on herself.
Now that makes sense, because when she went to New York, she said...
Karen went to New York?
Yeah.
What?
Karen went to New York, and her excuse was she went to see some horses.
Huh.
And I said, "You spent how much?" She had spent something like $12,000 to go to New York.
No.
Yeah, she went to New York.
Flew there. And she was acting like she was going by herself, or with Jerry?
No, by herself.
Oh, yeah, no, she went, because he postponed his court thing with the rape charge. And the skid steer. No, it was actually the rape charge. He went in, told in the courtroom, told the DA he needed extension for business in New York. Oh my God, you're kidding me.
No. She went to New York. And I'm saying,
Whoa.
all this stuff that needs to be done here, and you Gary can't even buy.
She doesn't
a
even
loaf
pick up
of
her
bread.
horse's poops.
I have to go and buy some bread for Gary.
No.
I said, and she goes out and spend 10 grand to go watch a horse show.
She can't ride. She's too heavy. She never once has cleaned up her own horse's poop. That's why she has to have other people around.
Yeah.
She's so dumb. She's in there. Danielle got $1,600. Went from $5,800 or $6,800 down to $1,600. She has to pay them now for rent for the horses. They're not allowed to rent horses. They know that.
Yeah.
I got all the paperwork from the homeowner stuff. They're not allowed to. They're not on the Front 21 for one thing.
Yeah.
And since when did she ever charge Danielle rent? No. Danielle had to clean up all her horse poop. That's all.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding. And you had to buy him bread. No. Something has to be done. Daniel, this is just... I'm sorry.
Anyway, I gotta go. I have my great grand niece. She's having her 3rd birthday, and we got a big thing going. I just came in to get a wire brush for the barbecue.
You know she's with her, right? The check's going to her because Danielle had to do it on her phone app that Karin did. Jeff and Danielle. Karin could never figure out how to deposit the checks. And she showed me, or told me that they're like rainbow or whatever. So I looked up, SSI and Social Security checks. She said, that's the one. I said, that's Social Security. So she's his payee. So she can control the money and reports to them like when she's picking up medicine and stuff. And she's doing it for other people too around town. Like one said she got paid a bunch of money for shampooing this lady's carpet. And it's someone she goes out drinking, partying with, and a lesbian. I forget her name. Lives down that part of town. Older lady, a little bit older. It's totally against the law what she's doing. It's totally against the law.
She's been a renegade ever since she was.
Does he get all of his checks?
As far as I know, yes. No, I don't think so, because Gary and I mean,
Gary can take care of his own bills. He does
Of course
not
he
need
does.
somebody doing that. That's something Gwen and Karin mustered up, and
The
I would
only
not be
reason
surprised.
they help him take care of his bills because he has no money. And they only deal out to him 100 or 200 or 300.
Because she gets his check.
No, she doesn't get his. No, he pays his own bills. His check comes directly
To him?
To him.
Okay.
Direct deposit.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, well...
I helped him set it up.
Okay, I hope so, because...
No. His check comes to him.
Oh, I
through
see.
direct
Get this.
deposit.
The ones that are coming must be the Gwen's, because
Yeah.
Karin has that account in her name to keep it from the account with Gwen with all the money that was coming in from the growers and from the and for Gwen and Karin to come to our house and say, gave us this whole song and dance about Gary being this terrible guy and how terrible he was to him, and that and how he was driving past her Gwen on Avena and not acknowledging her, not even looking or waving. And she was so hurt by it, after all these years of marriage, okay? Like she was his perfect wife, and that I'm trying to turn us against him. And then the moral of the story was, together, these two were going to take all this money and liquidate everything out of the ranch and leave him in a cloud, quote unquote, in a cloud of dust with nothing, with zero, and go to Oregon with the girls and buy property.
Yeah.
That's their plan. Well, then Jerry messed it up because now she thinks she's going to New York with them. He's going to take every dime he can from her and leave her high and dry. She gave him 10 grand to go get an attorney over the stolen skidsteer. Why? Because she was involved in it. She told him to go get it. Because in order to steal all Gary's stuff, they had to replace it with something. So they went and stole it. And she was trying to get Chris Duncan to go over to Maddie's Tavern where they stole it from prior to this guy. And he wouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Ay. Thank you. We'll see ya. Oh boy. Yes. It just makes me sick. All right. Try to talk to him. Oh boy. Just said something else. Really.